What is up, guys? We got 4 teams signed up so far for the OSS Summer 3v3 2019 tournament. Guys, don't miss out. It is limited to 8 teams thus far. Come on, guys. We're halfway there, so be sure to get involved right now. And do remember to read the rules, and if you want to donate to the prize pool, send money via PayPal to oss.tournaments@gmail.com and check out the video going over the rules. And you gotta be part of the Supreme Commander 2 Discord. If you have any questions, hit me up or hit us up in the OSS Discord. Do that. But remember, you have to be part of the Supreme Commander 2 Discord. We got 101 members online, and I'm very proud to see that we're at 484 members thus far. So get involved in that. And guys, thank you so much for the comments on my band's video. Guy, thank you so much. Gonna give you a like there. So, and Polar Bear is gonna give you a like too. So guys, seriously, to comment my band's newest music video to get 1 free cast. I'm waiting on you Rainbows and Unicorns to send me in a cast, and Guy, I will be happy to do that. And also remember to check out Lego Ideas, Alphahex Lego Ideas, the UEF Experimental Mobile Factory, the Fat Boy. And we're at 93 supporters. We got 48 days left to get there. Come on, guys. Let's get it to at least 100 by the end of the week. We could do that. I believe in this community. We've got it to 93 thus far. So let's do it. So anyhow, guys, if you're interested in any of this stuff I just talked about, the links are in the description down below and will be pinned in the comment section down below. So on with the video. Thanks, guys. Uh-oh, another loading screen. And I am talking to you, Guy. Thank you for that meme. That was hilarious. And guys, if you don't know what I'm talking about, get involved in the Supreme Commander 2 Discord. They got some dank memes, if not the dankiest memes of all time there, and some Supreme Commander 2 memes. Who doesn't like memes? I don't know. Get involved. Click the link down below. Seriously, do it, guys. Anyhow, the map is Open Palms. Let's see how the players get on here. We got Osmos spawning in as the green Aeon commander, dropping down a mass extractor, and then a land factory with his commander, and of course, his engineers are ecoing all day long. And then we got Alphahex, who did a similar build. He dropped down a mass extractor and is getting a land factory himself and pushing up with his ACU to get some more eco. And of course, his engineers are ecoing. He is spawning in as the poo-poo brown ACU. Of course, I am only messing around about the color. He is merely brown. He likes that color, apparently. So he's getting some eco and then a land factory, whereas Osmos is finishing up his core mass extractors and getting a second land factory. Oh, and a third land factory. My goodness. So that's 3 land factories. 2 land factories are done before Alphahex is even halfway done with his second. So that is going to be problematic for Alphahex early on. So Osmos's third land factory is just about the same amount of completion as Alphahex's land factory. So let's speed this up to +2 and see what goes on. And this is a trick for all you new players. Do know that your engineers have a radar suite. You could push up a little bit and you could see to probably about here. Well, maybe about here with how far he's pushing. I don't know. Maybe not that far, but they do have radar on them. Just a little trick. So Osmos scouted Alphahex's base with this engineer. The engineer is dancing. Osmos doing a very good job at dancing away from mobile missile launchers. Oh, and even a tank shot. That is very hard to dodge because, well, they're direct fire units, and direct fire units are very good at, reclaiming that tank. In the red, that engineer, and it looks like Osmos is repairing the guy, but boom, down he goes. Is he going to suck up that delicious yummy mass? I don't know. Osmos is definitely going to kill some of those units. Is that tank going to get away? That tank is one lucky tank. And those Harvogs are Not doing much damage against all those tanks. But look at all those Harvogs. This is problematic there for Alphahex because there's so many. They could flank around. If you guys didn't know, with the right research, Aeon could build extremely fast. And a radar, a nice place for a radar, could see everything. Considering Aeon's radar is not very good at all in the early game, but becomes the best in the game easily later on. Now, Alphahex did not build in areas that are easily accessible by his opponent, as you could see. He did not build in back. He knew his opponent was going bots. Somehow he probably figured that out and didn't build in back. Because see, what a disaster that would have been if he built in back. These bots would just go down there and destroy everything. And look how well Alphahex is able to defend this area with his ACU and his tanks. He is behind on troop count, but he is doing so well at defending with that ACU and the troops he does have. P-Shield's coming hot off the presses for Alphahex. Going to be very problematic for Osmos and his bots. Bots may not have the DPS. Even though they have high DPS, their DPS is insane. They will not be able to break those shields in high number. In a low number, heck yeah. High number, no. And another meme that gets shared around the Supreme Commander 2 Discord is me pointing out idle NGs. Alphahex, Alphahex, Alphahex. Idle NGs. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Is that 2 idle NGs? Oh! 2 idle NGs. I'll miss an important fight for that. And I'll also miss an important fight to talk about my ban. Hey guys, let's do that. Comment my band's latest music video as a mass extractor goes down. And ooh, that was a Control K. Alphahex saying, heck no, you are not getting any free research points off of me, boy. But Osmos with an idle NG, as soon as he knows what happens when I see an idle NG, he's expanding behind and he's going to expand some more. He's built a 4th and 5th factory waiting for a 6th. He's getting some mobile missile launchers and switching to Yenzus, a very good idea because Yenzus are going to be able to tank, well, they're tanks, pun intended, more damage than the bots. Bots are great for raiding though. Yeah, probably going to kill that engineer that's trying to rebuild. Oh, nope, that engineer turned around. Alphahex is smart. There we go. Engineers doing something, except for this factory isn't. There it goes. Alphahex doing something. I like it. Maybe he is power logged. Yeah, he might be stalling on power a little bit because he has 4 factories. No, he should be fine. He should be fine. Not stalling on power. Might be having mass issues because he is not able to expand because he's getting surrounded by bots so well, so expertly done being surrounded by bots. Now, I like how Alphahex pulled back with his tanks and waited for those P-shields to blink back on. Now, as you can see, these shields are not falling. Definitely need some more fish stoots. Fish stoots do a very good job at dropping mobile shields. Now, these bots sitting here, not a good thing, but they're getting moved now. Definitely want to keep them in back to threaten this entire area. Now, I like how Alphahex is rebuilding on Rex. It's going to cost half the amount of the, it's going to cost half amount as mass and energy and take half the time to build. And this battle here is Alphahex sucking up some delicious yummy mass. That's the way to do it, guys. You win an area and you send an engineer up to forage after the units. And in fact, why not send them up to repair units too? Now, Alphahex definitely outnumbered. However, he's got demolishers, and demolishers have such a good area effect if they could hit. Osmos not wanting to go down here against Demolishers. Definitely don't want to go in. Oh, he's going through the choke point. Getting punished for it heavily. Losing a large amount of tanks. Want to wait until you get at least double shields to even think about doing something like that. Because the micro length right here to micro here is very limited. You cannot... Ooh, getting punished. More punishment there from Alphahex. Definitely not a good thing. But we finally see Osmos pushing into an expansion. He's getting his natural expansion, and he's queuing up two, what would you call that? Two research stations. Probably might want to look into getting some more energy because knowing Aeon, he's going to want to teleport around the map. I think it's almost about that time to do that. This is not a good thing for these bots. That one bot in particular is getting screwed hard. Now Osmos could suck up some delicious yummy mass. Dat Masio himself, if he just had his commander dance a little bit, do a patrol or even reclaim manually. But he doesn't want to get hit in the face by MMLs because those are so nasty against commanders. Now, Osmos might want to consider getting Shachas because they do such good damage against shields. Shachas are very good against shields. Now, Alphahex, I'm going to have to say, has the advantage at this point because he's got a very strong area effect army with those Demolishers, and he's got P-Shields, which will mitigate a lot of that damage. Now, however, those Fishtoots, if they hit the shield, they're going to take them down. Yeah. Oof. Nasty. Now, see, this army has to be very careful. Osmos' army has to be careful, whereas Alphahex could be a little more reckless. And Alphahex finally able to get into his natural expansion, not able to expand in back quite yet, but still being very effective. Oh, no. Oh, I just saw that. No. See, guys, that's why you got to be very careful as Aeon or any race when your opponent has artillery on the field. Oh, no, raining death. That army's having a real bad day. Now, Alphahex needs to be careful here because there's a bunch of Yenzus who somehow made it around. I bet they teleported, yeah. Oh, man. Alphahex is overcharging. That is a surprise. I wasn't expecting him to go for overcharge. But honestly, overcharge is a very, very good counter to teleporting units, especially if your opponent has a tendency to clump up. Now, if I was Osmos, I'd get some air units right now. Why not? Air would be uncontested for a few moments. Now, a teleport allowing Alphahex to break through, and Alphahex's expansion has been utterly annihilated. Need to get these units back to defend or push in to... Oh, there we go. Destroying some of Alphahex's mass extractors. That's going to definitely put Alphahex down behind. However, Alphahex has a very large and very scary army pushing through the center of the map, whereas Osmos does not have the manpower to deal with this. Osmos's main force is... Okay. Well, Osmos control Cade because his main force was back here. His main force was smaller than Alphahex's main force, and he had a small force right here. He could have done a little defeat in detail thing there, pull these units back until these units arrived to the fight, and by that time, the factory should have produced some more in equal Alphahex's units. Even if he pushed these guys up, he could be around equal, but still Alphahex was in the advantage with these shields and the demolishers. Definitely might want to have considered Shachas, controlling Shachas, putting them behind the units and just dropping the shields with them and allowing the tanks to do the damage. Getting double shields on the tanks and units would have been most ideal for Osmos. The bots, I do not. Well, I think that was a good play in the beginning. Very, very good. Raiding with bots is something that I advocate for most definitely. So probably some shotchas. I think that'd be a decent counter to the shields, but they're very hard to micro against demolishers. So those shotchas would be sacrificial. They would be used to drop shields and kill some units and probably just die. So maybe they might not be that great. But P shields are so strong, probably one of the strongest strategies in the game right now. Very powerful unit. You would think they're not that good, but I'll tell you what, they are very strong, especially when paired with a handful of tanks. And yeah, we've talked about Cybern death balls. This is a UEF death ball, guys. P shields make this right here very strong. So anyhow, I love how Osmos expanded. He actually had more map control than Alphahex for longer, but that is not the name of the game, guys. Alphahex threw down a research station and a second research station, but he had that one research station for longer than the two that Osmos dropped down. So just to let you know, the longer you have a research station, the more useful it is. So Osmos got those two. Good idea trying to catch up and even trying to go beyond your opponent. But Alphahex realized he wasn't able to expand with those bots there, so he went tech. Going tech is a good idea, and you might be able to out-tech your opponents, and you might be able to come back into the match. So P shields and overcharge definitely. No, that was a third research station for Alphahex, but do know that overcharge is a really, really good strategy. So overcharge and P shields, oof, that's a strong commander, especially in this situation. Like, not a lot that Osmos could have done at this point. So very well played there by Alphahex. Alphahex, thank you for sending me this replay. I'm glad to have casted it. It was an interesting match, and hopefully those at home think so too. So anyhow, guys, I'm going to end this. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, favorite it because it helps me out, and send your good replays, just like Alphahex did, to stillspeaks@gmail.com. And do know I have a Patreon page. The link is in the description down below, and if you want to hook me up with some cash, feel free to do it there. Or if you want to donate to tournaments, go to the oss.tournament@gmail.com email address at PayPal and hook us up with some cash and let us know you want it for the tournament prize pool, because we're spending this money out of our own pockets, and that's kind of a pain in the butt. A lot of work we are doing and we're paying to do it. Help us out, community, please. So anyhow, if you also want to support me directly, send money to my band by buying at least one song. That would mean a lot to me. So anyhow, guys, comment down below. Say something nice about the players. Say something nice about me. Say something nice about my band. Go to my band's YouTube video and comment it for a free cast. I'm going to say thank you, Guy, for doing that. You're a good dude. I didn't know you did that until today. Sorry it took me a while to figure it out. So anyhow, thank you so much, dude. So where am I with this? Yeah. I think I'm at that time, guys. Share with your friends, family, and foes because they need something interesting to watch as well. And as always, everyone, GG.